Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video I will be discussing something that I thought I would be saving for tomorrow night, but instead AMC pulled kind of a sneaky move on us and dropped the series premiere of The Terror, which is officially premiering tomorrow night, Monday, March 26th on AMC. Don't miss it, because I just got done watching the series premiere, and oh my goodness, did I enjoy it. Now, before I begin, of course, for those of you who have not yet seen the pilot episode for The Terror and you're waiting to watch it tomorrow night, do not keep watching or listening to this video, as I will be discussing it very much so, especially regarding big spoilers, so you have been warned. That being said, this was a great first start. First off, I'd also like to say what a pleasant, unexpected surprise it was too. You know, the credits were rolling for the latest episode of The Walking Dead, and I honestly thought we were going to see promos for next week's episode, but instead it showed us The Terror starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it told us, and now a special presentation of The Terror. And then Chris Hardwick comes on right before it begins and he says, "Hey guys, Talking Dead will be coming at you an hour later after this special presentation of the new show, The Terror. Check it out." And sure enough, I thought we were just going to get, maybe like the first 20, 25 minutes, but no, instead we got the full-on freaking series premiere, and it was great. It was very, very promising and got off to a very, very promising, potentially awesome start. And I think it's off to a great. I think it's off to. I'm repeating myself. I think we're in for a real treat with this show. And it gave us our set of main characters, some side characters, what their objective is, and where they're at, and how quickly shit is hitting the fan for them as well. I mean, the first episode alone, we've already got a rivalry or some tension between Jared Harris's character, Francis, who I believe is the second in command, or the third in command next to Sir John, Syrian Hines' character. He's got a tension or some kind of rivalry with the younger captain, played by Tobias Menzies. And the episode also ended with the two ships now stranded on ice, where Francis, Jared Harris's character, suggested that they dock while they can and they just trek the rest of the way across the land and just try their luck on land, but now they are stuck on ice because Sir John, the leader of the expedition, is a glorious, seeking, God-fearing man doing this for Queen and country. And, you know, he's also extremely confident, so I gotta give him credit for that. He's extremely confident they'll achieve what they've been set out to do. Unfortunately, there are gonna be some bumps along the way. And in the pilot episode, we already have one sailor who comes down with a terminal illness. I believe they refer to it as the scurvy. It could be tuberculosis, but because he was coughing up blood and whatnot. So we've got the sailor who contracted a sickness and how has died from it. It hasn't swayed them from their cause. Now one of the propellers has been busted due to a huge chunk of ice that was caught in it while they were sailing, and this chunk of ice made the ship suddenly jerk and stop, and then it caused one of the men who was up top at the crow's nest, I believe it's called. He caused one of them to fall to his death and land in the frigid water, because even if Mr. Collins guy, the scuba diver, had jumped in after him, he would have frozen to death too. So it would have been for nothing. As cruel as that may sound, but that poor sailor was doomed as soon as he hit the water, because that water's got to be below freezing temperatures, die instantly. So that was too bad. So now they've lost two sailors, and they haven't even encountered the predator yet, the big monstrous predator that they will inevitably encounter very, very soon. Obviously, we didn't get any glimpse or tease of that creature in the first episode, but I did think we got some foreboding warnings, like when the sailor, right before he dies, is hallucinating. He sees some kind of Inuit or Eskimo man appearing to him in some kind of vision or definitely hallucination, and this could have been some kind of warning about the predator they're about to encounter. Also, the show opens up with a little prologue explaining to us that these two ships were vanished and never seen again. This is indeed based off of a real story, based off of true events. There were two ships in 1845 or 47 that did set out to find the Arctic Passage, and they never were seen again. However, there were letters sent back back home with the men's real names and their real ranks. And so this is like fact mixed with fiction. Obviously, we don't know what happened to them, and I'm sure there are plenty of speculation. There's plenty of historical theories and speculation, but this show is about taking fact and fiction and making it into something entertaining. So now, like I said, this pilot did a good job setting us up for what's to come in this first season regarding our characters and their motivations and their responsibilities, and now the dire situation that they have found themselves in. They've already lost 2 men, and now things are only going to get worse from here. Stellar performances, by the way, by Ciarán Hinds, who plays Sir John, the lead captain. You saw him recently as Steppenwolf in the DC film Justice League, and also as the leader of the Wildlings in Game of Thrones from not too long ago. Jared Harris plays the other captain, who was recently on another AMC series, Mad Men, and has also appeared as Professor Moriarty in Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows. And we've got, of course, I didn't recognize a whole lot of the other talent or names, but I did recognize one guy who was a general in the Rebel Alliance during Rogue One, a Star Wars story. I believe he plays one of the 2 surgeons aboard one of the ships, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, this was a great, unexpected, delightful surprise, and I definitely intend on rewatching it tomorrow when it premieres with the 2nd episode, because normally with AMC, whenever they premiere a show, with the exception of Walking Dead, they'll usually do the season premiere followed by the 2nd episode. That's what they usually do for Fear the Walking Dead, and that's what they're going to do for The Terror. So that'll be exciting. We'll get a back-to-back episodes of the pilot episode and the 2nd episode, so that'll be exciting. But after watching this first episode, I can't wait to watch it again, because I really liked what I saw. It set us up for a really potentially awesome new TV show, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out. Better for us, worse for our characters. But you know what? That's the best kind of television there is, isn't it? All right, guys, what did you think of the unexpected yet delightful surprise of the series premiere of The Terror? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did it live up to your expectations? Were you expecting more, expecting less? Please feel free to leave, sound off your comments down below in the comments section with your feedback and your opinions. You may disagree with one another, of course. Just please keep it civil and be respectful of one another's beliefs and opinions. The Terror officially premieres tomorrow night on AMC. With a 2-hour premiere. You don't want to miss it. It's off to a good start, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the season has to offer. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of the night, and of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.